A little bit, man. A little bit.
Maybe the last time with us.
Maybe.
Was today tension-filled, or were you approaching it pretty relaxed?
A little tension-filled. I was a little sick earlier in the week. I had a sinus infection, 101.5 fever. So it was a little tension-filled that I was actually going to get to come out here and do this. But felt pretty good enough to come today. And, man, it's like a weight has been lifted now that it's over. It's time to get back to getting ready to play some football.
After all you proved here in college, what did you want to show scouts in this past couple of
Right.
months?
For myself, I wanted to showcase that, of course, route running and being able to catch the ball at the backfield, and then outside, so that even though we have 30-mile-an-hour winds, be able to track a football punt-wise, be able to catch it, secure it cleanly. It was a little tough today with the winds, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. And of course, coming here, you're always going to have the kind of the narrative of the 40, and I feel like everybody kind of feels like I'll do a good job in the cone drills and stuff like that. But wanted to come out here and run a good 40 as well, and I feel like I did a pretty good job.
You know what you ran? 41?
I do not know, but I only ran one because I was sick earlier, so I didn't want to gas myself because I know I had a lot on my plate today, but I feel pretty good about it.
How valuable is it to kind of have your dad be so informed about this process?
It was actually huge throughout the entire process, throughout the last 3 months. Being able to call him every night that I need to call him and ask him questions about going to the combine, about what I'm going to experience at the combine, what I should do with all these interview calls, and getting on Zoom calls with coaches and scouts. And but he also, one of the biggest things that he told me was to just be yourself, and that's what I did throughout the process. If I had any questions for him, I didn't hesitate to ask, and I appreciate him so much for that.
Was he at the combine?
He was. I did not see. Actually, I did see him the first day, but after that, I did not see him. And man, it was like everybody was running around at the same time. So you didn't have a lot of downtime down there. So, but it was a good time.
Deuce, what's next in this draft process for you?
For myself, so now you get to do some like private workouts. So I'll be in here in Manhattan for about 2 weeks, and then you get to do some more interviews over Zoom calls. But now we get to the fun part. So getting back to working out for football. Get to working out to get ready for really rookie mini camp and OTAs and getting back to playing football. So I'm super excited about this next step.
Deuce, your story begins with your size. Should it be that now, considering what you've accomplished?
I feel like it's always going to be that.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't control that narrative, but it's always going to be there. It's always been there. But it's never determined the way that I work. It's never determined the way I go about my business. It's never determined exactly how I step into a football field. It's not going to determine that going forward. So I'm super excited for this next step, and I know everybody that's supporting me, all my support system that's been there throughout the entire year is going to be there going here. It's not going to be an easy one, but I'm super excited to what's happening.
When you